indisposed. In disguises no one knows. Lies a place, lies a something. I gotta look up the words to that song. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Got some poop to pick up from my dog and I say yuck. Wrap it up, put it in my pocket to throw away at home. Oh, come on. Don't go around that pole, yo. Good morning. Good Sunday morning. What a beautiful day. Great time to have fun with all the townspeople. And I'm wearing all black. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big doggy. Oh. Yeah, her too.
Yeah,
you can say hi.
Except he'll probably slobber on
Yeah, he's big.
because it's hot and he's like.
Yeah.
Well, he's
There you go.
Really good.
Wants to say hi to everybody. Don't wrap up. There we go. Take it easy.
Boy.
He's a big boy. Come on. Good girl. Yeah, I know. She's like, ooh, look at that big dog. You little slut. You better. Very calm, nice, beautiful day. I had such a great sleep last night. I forced myself to sleep longer, and it was nice. Got a full rest. Because, the week starts pretty quickly. Sundays roll on very fast, especially when it's a nice day and you're trying to get some stuff done. You got to go to the stores. You got to get some things to prepare for the week. And, have this nice day of rest to, well, hi, Sadi Janabal. Hi, and said hi. Yo, how you doing? Is it sunny where you are? Probably not. It's probably nighttime, right? With a name like that, you're probably over in, well, it's the end of the day for you, right? Right? What do you like? In the Middle East or something? Sajida Nabal. I'm American. How you doing? Live in New England. It's the northeast corner of the United States. And it's a beautiful day here. Sunny blue sky. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Kind of boring, but beautiful. Boring things usually are beautiful. Oh, hey, Smarty. What's up? Yeah, I'm the internet's uncle. I was gonna try to be the internet's daddy, but that's just way too much for me. Internet uncle. How you doing? Oh, hey. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just want to be friendly with everybody, but you're pulling yourself, man. My dog is more friendly than I am in South Africa. Oh, okay. All right. Which is, it's got to be at least 9, 10, 10, 11 hours ahead of me. I mean, what's the time? I don't even know what the time is. It's like almost 10 o'clock in the morning, I think, here. Yeah, it's 10:03. So is it 9 at night for you? Around that time? What color is your dog? Oh, color? I don't see that. She's black and tan. Well, she's got 3 colors. She's that black and tan, a little bit of white. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Brindle, I guess they call it. Here, I'll show you. Kiki, come here. The people want to see you. They love to see dogs. There she is. Hey, come here. No. We're not crossing the street. I know. She's like, I'm gonna go forward. What are you doing? There she is. See, she's got her paws. Oh, there she is. Hi. Hi, Kiki. Say hi. She is half Chihuahua, half Maltese. So that's why she's like a larger Chihuahua. And sometimes when she smiles, she's got like that tooth thing that sticks out. You know what I mean? Okay. Enough of the dog. You want to see me, not the dog. No, it's 4 a.m. Okay, so yeah. I guess it's a little more than what I was thinking. Oh yeah, South Africa. Yeah, that is over a ways. You have the same time frame as like probably, well, close to, well, depending on what side of South Africa. How many time zones are there in South Africa? Probably 2, maybe 3. I don't even know. Haven't really analyzed the map that well. Luke, you'd be perfect in the lead role of Naked Prey if they reshot in South Africa. Naked Prey? Yeah, is that like Surviving the Game, but like jungle version? Sure. Yeah. You want me to be in an action movie? That's what you're saying? Yes, please. Thank you. I mean, if I get paid like an action star, fuck yeah. I mean, one of those people where I'd love to do roles that are like very heady and very, very artsy. But I wouldn't turn down a big payday of an action flick. No way. And become like a hero, an action hero kind of thing. Yeah. What words do you know in Russian? Vodka. I know what. I don't know many Russian words. That's a rough language to try to learn. I have a hard time learning Spanish, and my mom was half Mexican, so, I mean, well, of course, I was really high all the time before, so maybe it'll be easier to learn languages now. I think it actually will. If I can play music better, and I can think in general better, I could probably learn a language a lot faster. I used to know a lot of Italian because I lived there for a while, and they taught it in the school because they're not idiots. They're like, well, you could take Spanish, French, or Italian since you live in Italy. Oh, okay. Military kid, that's why. Do you play games? You can play Bobby Lee in the biopic. I mean, okay. Again, racist people think I look like a Korean. Most people don't say that exactly. They think more Chinese or Japanese. But, I mean, I would think somebody that was partially, that was a mix, wouldn't be so apt to be racist. But, you're more white than me, probably, Tojo. I'm more ghetto than you. I'm definitely cooler than you. Do you think being high all that time brought you to this timeline with Jim Grindle? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But also, being high kind of, it brought me back down to earth a little bit. I'm starting to get to the point where I don't want to deal with all the normies so much because they're fucking so dumb. And Jim's not really that dumb. He's actually very smart. He almost uses the weed to calm himself a bit. I'm sure he's got a neuroticism about him that if he didn't have the weed, it would be flourishing. And maybe that's why he's doing it. Now, for me, I was just... without smoking weed, it probably would have been more like an Elon Musk, but socially, very awkward, very sort of I don't know why all these people are into things like sports and into this and into that, to the point where such a nerd that I can't even relate to other people, which wouldn't have been good for me because I'm a kid that moved around a lot. I don't have a lot of family around, so I kind of need to connect with people because I need I need a personal connection with people in order to survive. I know that. So I'm not that much of a nerd to go, no, fuck everybody, and I don't need that connection. I know I need it. See, so, and now I've actually learned how to calm myself a little bit and not let that energy overtake me all the time. So really, being a pothead, I did learn something from it. So, anyway, how old are you? You wish you were 1/1000th of Tojo. No, not at all, dude. Not at all. A little fat boy who can't fucking get out of his own way. No. I've seen 1,000 of you. That's why I'm not impressed by you. I've known 1,000 Tojos in my life, and they're all the same. They're all douchey. They all end up doing nothing. They all think that they're better than they actually are. Then maybe that's what it is. I've met a lot of different types of people, and others haven't, and they haven't built up that muscle in them to realize bullshit. I have. Oh, come on. So no. If I was 1,000th of Tojo, I would kill myself. Because I would be so goddamn lame. Yeah, 1/1 billionth. Can I be 1 Googleplex of Tojo? I would still kill myself. Hi, yeah, Google. Get it? That's 100 zeros. You know that? Huh. Chill, don't say that. I would say if I was like that, I would off myself. But yeah, terms of service. If you are feeling down and like life isn't worth anything anymore, call the suicide hotline. 1-800-SUICIDE? I don't even know. Look it up. It's easy. See, there. Maybe I should be, can you get a sponsorship by the suicide hotline? Interesting. Because when people see my life, they feel bad about themselves and they want to call you. So maybe you should just put your number right on my stream every time. Like Tojo. Oh, Tojo wishes he was part me. He wishes so bad. He nips at my heels constantly like the dogs in the Fool card of the tarot. Hey, I want a piece of that. Hey. You ain't gonna get it. Sure, you like to go after a pineapple. A worthless pineapple. Who actually I'm starting to like a little bit because he doesn't like you. That's how, hate binds me with people, not like. Because, people who like the things I like, I usually don't like them. It's weird. But people who hate the things I hate, I end up liking. Tommy, do not man those phones. Yes, please. You'd fuck that up just like every other stream you've been on. In Minecraft. In Tetris. In Minecraft is the new speak shit version of that. In Tetris. And it's funnier because in Tetris there isn't even any of that. You can't even do like world type stuff. Anyway, I can't sit here and explain fucking jokes to you. Okay, anyway. You took a comedy class. You should know already, right? The rule of three. Ooh, setup, punchline, tag. Hee. You know who takes comedy classes? People like Gilly. Yes, you are Gilly. You're a girl trying to be a comedian. That's exactly what you are. So I'm just saying. You know who teaches comedy classes? People like Gino. You know what I mean? See the class that you're in? Oh boy.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, she wants to say hi. Yeah.
Hi.
It's
You're
Kiki.
So cute. Hi, you're so cute.
Oh,
Chihuahua?
thank you. Yes, and Maltese.
I was gonna say Chihuahua and something because it's short little legs.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. I quit, so my class story is base. It's like, you quit because it was too hard. Even that was too hard for you. Yep, just keep quitting. Keep on quitting. Please do. Quit life. Just kidding. If you're feeling down and you don't know where to turn, call the suicide prevention hotline. Keanu. Yes, exactly. Keanu is the type to take a comedy class. Although I will say that when she sometimes when she does a voice, I think she could act well. I think because Keanu was a theater kid, I've heard her talk about that. And sometimes when she does certain characters, she's actually pretty funny. But as herself, she's not funny, which tends to be a thing with actors. They can pop into a character, but then when they try to be themselves, they're not funny at all, which is something that I actually had to work at for a while too. Just like being, when I was in school, I sang in choirs. So I was a bass. So I can sing some bass, like harmonies, like nobody's business. I mean, we'd make up our own harmonies. We were having fun all the time. We were like, I was like the bad boy in the choir class, I guess I should say. The rock star of the choir class. But then I got into a rock band, and I tried to sing lead, like rock, but I literally had to change the way I sang completely because it was so different, you know. But I'm a versatile person. I'm a Gemini. I'm a mutable Gemini. So, you know, I'm like a chameleon, yo. But I'm also an Aries moon, which is tough, especially in the boxing ring, Tojo. Don't wait. I'm cool, but I still kick your ass. Quick, he was banned from the class, like with Rodney's. Oh shit! Oh, someone was doing a set better than you, and you went up and ripped the phone out of their hands. Like, no, you. I thought of a joke just like that, and you told it too. You know, it's a thing. People do have parallel thinking sometimes, and they might come up with a joke that's similar to someone else's. That doesn't mean that they stole it from you, okay? And you guys are in the same class, and you're having the same sort of influence happen. It might have just happened. You had a certain conversation, and then when you both left, you had like we both had this idea, and then you wrote it one way, and they wrote it the other way, and their idea was better, and you got bad. Man, yeah, that just sucks. Do you like soccer? I like to play soccer. Although when I was younger, I didn't have the stamina for it. But man, can I kick, dude, when I kick a ball, it goes exactly where I wanted it to. Whether it's a side kick, a front kick, even deflecting with my feet, dude, I don't know what it is. I mean, I got some flat feet. Maybe that's why it bounces off it like a board. It's kind of like geometry. You know what I mean? Just like I'm picturing planks on my feet, and I was like, pa-ping, ta-ting, pa-pong, ta-ting. Now watching it, I can't. I mean, I'm not a drinker. I suppose if I drank a lot of beer or something, maybe I would like watching football. But no. And maybe because I'm also American, I've been conditioned by baseball and American football to, baseball can be boring too, but then there's some pitcher battles that are really awesome sometimes, a 2 and 3 count that goes 10, 15, 20 pitches or something, or, you're hoping for somebody to get hit by the ball and for the bench to empty out, things like that, I can't watch a bunch of grown dudes crying on the ground because they got some fucking spikes in their foot. Come on, dude. Ooh, my leg, ooh. I mean, I get it, their legs are their livelihood, and if someone hits a tendon a certain way, yeah, it could probably hurt, but come on, you fucking pussies. Tommy's now thinking of the song TOS me softly with his words. TOS me softly with his nerves. Terms of service softly with his words. Telling my whole life as he screams. Terms of service me softly with Tojo. Bow, 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 bow. La 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 Tojo la Tojo la Terms of service now. Stirring my pain with his fingers. One time, healing my life with his words. Two time. Terms of service softly with his song. And, the cadence gets a little messed up, but it's almost there. TOS soft. Yeah, I have to keep it TOS with his life. Taking comedy classes because that's what he spends his trust fund on. Couldn't even finish that class? Come on, man. Even I wouldn't even enroll in the class. Although the only reason I would enroll in that class is to observe all the other people. You know what I mean? That's kind of one of my things. I spent a lot of time as a kid alone, and I observed a lot of people. And it gives you time to think. It gives you a lot of time to think. That's why, in a way, I was one of those kids who was very adult-like when I was younger. And that's why now I'm kind of kid-like. So it's it flipped at one point. You know, once I got to be a little bit older, I was like, man, why have I been so serious and so like, oh God, like, I mean, I was a fucking straight A student, all that shit, you know what I mean? You want to talk about some smart, it's up in here, you know what I mean? But just like anything, if you only develop one part of yourself, you're not really a whole person. And I've always been about being well-rounded. And, you know, so my mind, very, very sharp. I didn't really take care of my body so much as a kid. I wasn't really a sportster, so I had to kind of work on that. Although I was a swimmer, and I remember when I was like 12 or 13, was it 12? 13. I spent the entire summer at the pool, and I was in the swim class, and I did a swim meet and well, not swim class, I was part of the swim team. Yeah. I mean, I took a swim class at like 5, maybe 5 years old, something, maybe even early. Anyway, so I got in pretty good shape then. But then I didn't really continue it. Although I did play junior varsity volleyball. That was the only sport that I actually did in high school. But that was only for freshman year, and that was overseas. And then once I came to the States, I became more of a theater kid. But anyway, so yeah, mine was very sharp. Body was mid, but spirit. That's one thing I needed to develop. So once I got out of school, I really went on a soul-searching journey. And being in a band kind of helped that too. It really opens up the subconscious, you know, and you know, I feel like it took a long time because I also grew up with no religion. My parents were like, hey, well, let him decide, which is kind of weird. They also would let me decide all sorts of other things. They kind of were just like, what's the opposite of helicopter parents? I was a latchkey kid, you know, like, yes, let him do what he's gonna do, which isn't very good for developing any sort of discipline in yourself. So they always thought I was going to go in the military, and that's where I'd learn my discipline. But I was like, I've been around the military my whole fucking life. I don't want to be around it anymore. I kind of like civilians. They're kind of cooler than these militaristic idiots. Come on now. So, you know, it took me a long time to develop my spirit. And then my body suffered too because I was smoking so much weed and not really taking care of it, eating like shit. So now that I'm in my 40s, I finally sort of developed all of it together, and now I'm balanced. And you can get balanced too. You just got to work at it. But you gotta be honest with yourself, and you have to realize what parts of your the 3 parts of you is actually weak. Maybe you have a strong body and a strong spirit, but the mind needs a little work. Maybe you have a strong mind and a strong spirit, but your body needs a little work. But so on and so forth, etc., etc. So you really have to be honest with yourself, and if you can't be, you should start listening to the people around you who are trying to tell you what is wrong with you and try to work on it. You know, because not everyone's, you know, this whole ball busting culture kind of is about us improving each other. It's not just about, you know, fucking with people and making them feel bad, but really making people feel bad is a way to make them change. And I think that's really what's happening. It's really coming from a place of love, most of this hate. It is. And if you don't listen to it, then you'll never change, and you'll never be well-rounded, and you'll never get anywhere. This has been Luke's Vlog Dog Walk Talk for May, 17th, 2026. I'll see you guys later. I haven't been looking at the last comments because it's kind of bright right now. I got the sun right in my eyes. It's hard to think. And I was on a run there. So anyway, see ya.